taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Now it's second down here. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Boy, with all this build-up and hype of this playoff game, this defense has got to do a better job with the line of scrimmage. That's another first down. They had their chance there on third down, but they...
Oh, that one's picked off. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. And this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Now takes a hit, but lets it fly. Caught inside the red zone and still running. Touchdown, Aggies, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Chris, I don't blame him at all for taking advantage of this matchup. Put that receiver out on the left. If he gets the matchup you like, take a shot downfield on the post and hit it for a big touchdown.
PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Gain makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The receiver grabs it, and he's tackled, but only after picking up the first down.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Pass is caught. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out that you can take advantage of.
Looking to pass here on second down. Caught quickly. Breaking free at the 35. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Important second down play coming up. And there's the handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back. It's a wide receiver screen. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there. The misfire on first down makes it second and 10 from the 33. They'll hand it off. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackled immediately, but not before he gets the ball inside the 20.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. The ball is caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. This will be the 9th play on the drive. Ball handed off. Heading for the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State, as they fight back here in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure for The offense executes a long, winding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Look at this. They're able to sustain drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Moves out of the pocket. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
And they hand it off to the back. Moves the ball up to the 30.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
At the 30, this is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. It's an out route, the catch made.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on third down, you have to put the ball at least to the first down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
And the Aggies will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. This one will be fair caught. State offense comes back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going?
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Catch made on the right side. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Here comes a handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers quickly, receiver on the screen. Completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a fourth down call. And the Nittany Lions will bring their punt team onto the field. Finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. first play of this drive. They'll set up at the 37. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And here's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Facing a third and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pressure is coming. Looks like he's going to run it. Cannot escape the pass rush there. Brought down for a short loss.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
The Aggies will line up to punt it away. And he gets it away, a directional kick with pretty good distance. Looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's going to take off. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. He's looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
Here's the second down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes a quick catch. Nittany Lions keep the football on the move.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
They'll run it from the gun. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. Snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. An important third down attempt for this offense. He'll hand it off. First down and more. He's still running. To be brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead They're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. He fires downfield. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So second down after the incompletion. The shotgun running play call. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Gets made on the out route.
Well, this is a great catch. He does a nice job of getting his feet down to set up a fourth down and short situation. But, man, I just don't know why he didn't try to fight to get to that marker and pick up a first down.
They need less than a yard for a first down. They'll go for it on fourth. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Ringo. 691, gas bar. Razor. Ready.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Slings it with throw. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
The Nittany Lions line it up with first and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it in the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Offense back on the field. We're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Boy, a wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Getting set. It's second down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the punt will bounce and roll out of bounds. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Has the first down and more. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. First down here for this offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looks to his left and makes the completion. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Nittany Lions have first and 10 here. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Caught by the receiver. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. That completion sets up a second down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. The Nittany Lions looking to cash in this red zone trip. Quick throw caught on the left side. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Penn State. Great connection there for 6 points.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. And the pass is caught.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Screen to the receiver in the flat. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wide out. Catch is made down the middle. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Bringing pressure. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness. Keeps this drive moving. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Texas A&M offense back on the field. The running game's really been held in check so far. Let's see if they can get it going or if they choose to pass and try to cut into this lead. They bring it down to the 32-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking for a receiver. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, the defense was all over the field in the first half, and as we see here, more of the same to start this 3rd quarter. Big question to me is, now you got a 4th down. You look at that scoreboard, you start to wonder, should I go for this?
And they'll kick it away here. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a quick grab. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
2nd down after that completion. Handoff from the shotgun. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
It's a shotgun run call. Gets the first and still running. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
And the Nittany Lions will line up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Strong game by this quarterback.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. And the Aggies come up to the line in the hurry-up.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
A completion makes it 2nd and medium. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. 1st down, looking for more now. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Looking to scramble now. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on 1st down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a 1st down.
Texas A&M is now operating in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Catch made over the middle. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Man, his defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. force him to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick catch over the middle. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Add 6 more points to the total.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
PAT is good, makes it an 11-point game, 28-17. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here? Or the defense come up with a stop? The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
29 Philly.
And he drops back in the gun. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Snap. Quarterback drops back. Throw to the running back in the flat. Finally out of bounds after a solid game, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Second down play coming up. Looking to throw here. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, this time he misses his intended target, but this receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And looking to throw now on first down. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call in this screen play.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Quick throw, the catch is made. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because he can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. They're going to have to go back to the drawing board.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Took contact on the throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He'll be brought down at the 46. Good enough for a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. On this drive, they converted twice on third down. They need 6 yards here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete. The Nittany Lions will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the punt coverage team able to touch it, so no return on the play.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
But here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. A deep shot to the left side. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Inside the 20. Steps out of bounds inside the 10. What a crucial takeaway.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
The Nittany Lions looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Touchdown, Penn State. That's how you finish a play. Because this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
He's going for a big play downfield. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, it's second down and forever. You know they're going to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball, but to the credit of the defense, there's just nothing open. How about this quarterback? Instead of throwing the ball away, he picks up some big yards. They got a real shot here now on third down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Grab made by the tight end. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The Aggies hustle to the line to run that hurry up. Looking for a man. It is intercepted.
exciting when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Receiver makes the catch on a comeback route. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from their 25. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking to scramble. Pass caught.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. The receiver makes the catch. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got
swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Now, trailing by this much in the 4th quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back in this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. Breaking free at midfield. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
After the incompletion, 2nd down now from the 35. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and another incompletion.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Looking to throw it again. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a 4th down stop. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. This has been a dominant performance so far. Up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Now, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? The pass rush closing in. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down. And the Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. He's sacked and he brought down right at the 5-yard line.
What a day for this defense, just living in the backfield of the offense. The game looks like it's all but over at this point, and for them to disrupt this great quarterback all day has been quite an accomplishment.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Pressure is coming. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. So following the safety, it's a free kick. They'll boot it away from the 20. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Leaning on the run game here late. And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They'll run it here. He's found some room at the 45. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. 1st down now at the 40.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.